One barrow to rule them all. No?
Sorry, I wasn't listening to you.
That's the story of my life. What are you doing?
Getting my cutters.
Why?
I need to cut.
What are you gonna cut?
I'm gonna cut some kale.
Oh yeah? Hey guys, welcome to TCR. Sid here.
Mike.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today, we're gonna be talking a little bit about this box behind us.
Revitalizing a garden box. This garden box right here is getting tired, okay? Kale, if you don't know, is actually a heavy nitrogen feeder, and I actually grew Brussels sprouts in this box last year, which is also a heavy nitrogen feeder. So I have really beat the soil up in this box. Purple kale right here, this Russian purple, is still doing great, and we're still getting plenty of kale off of this, so I'm gonna keep probably 3 of these. But this dinosaur Tuscan kale, I'm gonna cut this out, and we're gonna actually take it over and feed it to the goats. And then I'm gonna pull a bunch of the soil out of half of this box and replace it with some revitalized soil out of my compost bin, so that I can plant some more fall stuff in here. All right, I love letting some of my plants go to seed. That's how I get seeds. These have gone to seed. I did collect a few of them, although I don't think we're gonna grow this variety again because we didn't like it as much. But right now, it's time to take it out. Ooh, I still got new growth. That's not bad. Anyway, we're gonna take this out. So I'm just gonna start cutting down here, and I'm gonna make a pile that we're gonna take over to the goats, and they're gonna be ecstatic about that.
And the geese. They're gonna love that too.
That's a lot of
kale.
a lot of food right there.
Right on. Well, let's take it over to the
Oh, I got more.
animals. Oh, I thought that was the only one.
Well,
Oh, you got that one too.
we'll take this into the house and cut all these good leaves off and eat them for dinner tonight.
Okay. All right, I didn't know I was gonna be doing this, mister.
Oh, want me to get the gate for you?
Yeah, that'd be good. I was gonna get the gate my darn self, but you being such a gentleman.
I can't open a gate. I didn't say anything.
Neil! Caroline! The garden treats, don't we, guys?
Geese are getting.
Oh, they love that stuff. They love it. See, I love being able to give them nice like treats like this. They get so excited. It's so cool. They come running over. Yes.
Guys, I know some of y'all are looking at this kale going, holy moly, like 50% of that you could have put on your own kitchen table, and that's true. We could have. But understand this. We have plenty out there for our kitchen table, and these animals are extremely important to us. Their health, their well-being, their happiness, and they're very happy right now.
And growing some of that feed, using some of this kind of stuff as feed cuts down on your feed costs, you know? It cuts down on what you're having to buy or supplement with. And they love it. It's a great little treat. And it's a good way when he needs to clean out some things from the garden boxes. It's a great way to make it disappear. What's happening?
Okay, so I'm just getting some of these root balls out of here from those kale plants. If we were planting out in the field, I would leave the root balls in the ground and let them decay, but that's not the game plan here for these raised boxes. So I'm pulling them out and I'm going to throw them in the compost bin instead. So I have a couple of jalapenos, marigold here that I'm not too worried about, and then some more kale here. I believe this is a Siberian variety. And again, ooh, snail. Again, you know, I really used up the nitrogen in this soil by growing back-to-back nitrogen, heavy nitrogen feeding crops. So I'm gonna actually dig out these kale plants and try to transplant them elsewhere and hope they take. It's a gamble, but it is what it is. And then I'm gonna amend this soil, pull some of this soil out, mix it with some fresh compost, put it back, and plant something else in here. I don't normally transplant plants once they've been established, but I'm just not thinking that they're gonna do well in this soil. So this will definitely stunt them a little bit, but they should recover fine and actually do better for it.
Digging up that pepper.
Yeah, it's gonna piss it off a little bit, but we'll put it back. I may actually put these peppers back in the same spot, but I've got to get a bunch of this dirt out of here. Okay, so I've gotten about a 2.5–3 foot section of the just old, like, used up dirt out of here. Some more I moved over to the side because I'm going to go amend this with compost right now, which is going to make it, it's going to increase the volume. It's going to take up space. So let's go over to the compost pile. As you can see, there's not a lot of happiness going on in that dirt. Little bit of fungal life, but it also wasn't retaining water very well. It was just kind of running right through. Didn't have the right kind of organic materials in there.
Were those radishes?
Yeah, I got radishes. I got all kinds of stuff growing in here. So this compost here, this used to be all kinds of stuff. Leaves from the yard.
Oh, I see those worms flipping.
See those worms?
Yep. Here, see if you can get one on your hand.
That's good.
Yeah.
Worms. Worms are happy.
There's some. They're not so happy right now.
No,
you're kind of jacking up their world, but
they're gonna be happy again.
Yeah. Oh, careful there.
There's an avocado tree.
Ah!
I should put that in a pot, huh?
There you go.
Okay.
Plant it in the ground. I don't know. Wow, it's just moving on its own. There's so many worms. They're all hurrying to burrow back in.
Here, we got a bonus avocado tree.
Yay ho!
Okay, now I'm gonna mix this up, and then I'm gonna, once it's well mixed, then I'll take a look at it and see how it looks. Once it looks good and smells good, and I feel like I've got a lot of the healthy stuff mixed in, then we can put it back in the garden box.
That's what dirt looks like, people, in case you were wondering.
So this is my compost pile, one of them. I got another one over there that's bigger actually, but this is the one that I kind of really keep active in the garden area. This is where all the trees from no trees go in here. The leaves from the sycamore trees get raked up and go in here. In fact, over on this side, you're gonna see some that's not even dirt yet. This is a combination of leaves and yard waste, and there's some bunny poop in here, and as we get down there's coffee grounds. This is all, and we just water this, and believe it or not, in a matter of months it turns into dirt. Really good dirt.
And lots of bugs.
A lot heavier
because there's more stuff in it, dude.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Let's get that dirt in there. You can't just dump it in? You gotta shovel it?
Well, I can't really get my dump truck pointed towards it.
That's unfortunate.
This is a scenario where smaller wheelbarrow might be good.
One barrow to rule them all. No?
Sorry, I wasn't listening to you.
That's the story of my life.
All right, guys. That looks great. Now, keep in mind, there are many ways to revitalize these raised beds, but they do need to be revitalized in some way. Now, if you're smarter than me, then you won't plant a crop that really depletes nitrogen 2 years in a row. You would have planted beans this year instead of kale, and the beans will put nitrogen back in the soil. Regardless of whether or not you make those wise decisions in your crop rotations, which I generally do, you're still going to need to revitalize the soil at some point, every couple of years at least. So this is kind of how I do it. I do also purchase compost from another local guy that does a much larger quantity than me when I'm adding beds and stuff like that. But when I'm just revitalizing my beds or planting some stuff in pots or whatever, I use it right out of my own garden, the compost that I make. So there you go, guys. Quick video, I don't know, on revitalizing a raised garden bed. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so you get the notifications.
I guess I don't get to be in the outro.
Oh, I totally forgot.
Bye. Hey guys, welcome to TCR. Sid here.
Mike.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about this box behind us. Not that box.